My name is Sergio Lerme. I was born here in Italy. I don't usually talk much about my upbringings, about my family, about my inspirations, where I get my inspiration from. But I think it's important to show who I really am and not to hide behind a mask. When I was a child, I used to smell everything, and I still do. I used to write down the smells, but I felt like I wasn't like the other kids, and I needed to find a way to express myself. And I finally found it in the parfum making, and that's how my fragrances started. I'm from a very, very big family. The Lerme family has always worked in the parfum industry. My grandmother, especially, she taught me how to love the made in Italy. I was raised with this affection with the parfums, and I want to keep this tradition going. And I think that one of the most important aspects of a person and a personality is the fragrance, how you smell. I think is way more important than dressing well, is to smell good. And the whole Sergio Lerme brand is made thinking about this, about self-respect and respecting others around you, because if you smell good, you will make other people around you feel good. We're not talking about something very abstract here. We are talking about something very tangible and very important. My inspiration comes from odoring the places around me. You know, when you smell some parfum of a person that you haven't seen for a while, that's one of the main drives that I use to make my fragrances. I really lose myself into smelling parks around my city. I walk around a lot. I get inspiration from the urban places and the places that we live the most, you know, and the places that we lost, like the hills, the nature. I like to smell the fire, the wood, and create something new, because usually what I love is not there. All of these things, I try to put them in just one fragrance, and that fragrance is Alprem. That's why Alprem it's now a real product. So my whole childhood, my whole life, and my whole family revolved around parfum making. But just recently, after years of growing up, I decided to start my own brand, which is Sergio Lerme Profumi. To me, it's one of the most, if not the most important step that I took in my life, for my career and for my personal life, creating this first parfum, this first fragrance, which is Alprem. This to me is more important than having a child, because this is actually my child. This is my creation. This is what I was born for, this is what I was raised for, and this is what I will die for. And this is just the first fragrance, because Alprem means literally the first in Bolognese, which is the language of the city where I'm from. My whole personality and my whole brand and everything about me is represented in a parfum bottle, the new Eau de Parfum by Sergio Lerme Profumi, Alprem.